And now what about that sunset? Amazing first night here in Bali. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I'm going to share with you the lovely villa that we're staying in, which would cater for a very, very large group, as well as show you some of the great, fantastic sights here on this island of Indonesia, like the gate to heaven, where I am right now, but also what are some of the best places to eat in Uluwatu, where we're actually staying. Expat Lifestyle with Pads. Share, thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. I hope you enjoy this episode here in Bali. So, getting to Bali, pretty easy from Australia. If you look at the map here, direct flights from all the major cities. From Rome, where I came from a few days ago, it's about 13 and a half hours all up. Rome, direct to Singapore, and then a smaller plane from Singapore into Denpasar, Bali. The US, you can see on the map, it's a long trip, 20 plus hours. So as a result, you don't hear a lot of the American accents here in Bali. It's really dominated by the Aussie accent because it's so close to Australia. What's the pool like? Hey, it's beautiful in. It's beautiful in, I reckon. Enjoy. Now this is a beautiful villa, by the way, and I'm looking forward to sharing and showing you around. So this villa has 5 bedrooms, 5 en-suites, a concierge service with chef as well. And I'll put all of the relevant details regarding the Villa Biarritz in the video description below. Jenny, the villa manager, concierge, she's fantastic. If you need anything, nothing's too much trouble. The boys who are here full time, they've got access to their motorbikes, so we jump on the back and off we go. So we're going to get a lift down to the local shops just to get some supplies for tomorrow being Christmas. So part of the process for Christmas is we're all going to put together our own little cocktail mix. So coming from Italy, obviously the Aperol Spritz is part of my plan, but the ingredients, they're not cheap here, I'm telling you, the Aperol in particular. And look, there's more. You can easily book a massage through Jenny, and the great thing is this villa has massage facilities here, so you don't have to venture out at all. The girls will come in, and for instance, 60-minute massage for me, 200,000 IDR, which is the equivalent of €11, 11 USD, and about 20 Australian. Fantastic, because I know back in Italy, in Florence, a 60-minute equivalent massage is going to set you back €93. And I know my daughters have just told me, Dad, it's $150 Australian back in Melbourne. For those from the US, you'll know what you pay back home there too. So do your sums, it's fantastic. You just walk downstairs and the girls come in, and it's so convenient, so relaxing, really enjoyable, and so cheap. Now, we did use the chefs for Christmas breakfast and lunch. So the breakfast was juices, coffees, eggs, pastries and so on. Combine that with Christmas lunch, fish, chicken, steaks, a whole range of salads, and for both breakfast and lunch that worked out to be about €51 each. Now that's pretty good, isn't it? And we went out and bought our own beverages. It's pretty good value, isn't it? €50 each. Literally put another shrimp on the barbie there. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas!
Now, you know you're a serious trainer when you go into the gym on Christmas morning, which is what the crew is doing right here, right now. They're talking a big game, by the way. What sort of session is it, Jess, today?
It's a high intensity interval training session
The HIIT,
today.
the HIIT session. Now I'm there to just film the evidence. I'm going to give them some feedback about the level of motivation, the effort that is being put in. Did we hear that? Positive attitude, so important when you're having a workout. So Brittany, I'm glad you said that. With the others, let's just see what happens.
I'm hungover, so it's only positive attitudes here.
The young ones had a big night here in Bali last night. So let's see how they go, shall we? Now actually we're going to, the gym's just behind the Cashew Tree restaurant where we went on our first night. So I'll show you a little bit of that too in a minute. Yeah. The session's well underway and the price is $17 Australian for the high intensity interval training workout. That's about €10, 10 USD. Not a bad way to start Christmas Day here in Bali. Okay, so there's a lot of post-workout positivity in the air.
Yes.
For a coach watching from the sidelines, I was very impressed with their level of efforts. The motivation was all the way through.
Stick in my shoe!
So there you go, there's plenty of opportunities to get a workout in Bali, isn't there, guys?
And
Many bintangs today.
Bintang!
Many.
Okay, I guess I'll have to join the crew.
Welcome. So I'd like to introduce you to the first cocktail of the day, a refreshing pina colada. Bon appetit.
All right, here we go. So I get the privilege of the first sip.
Missing coconut milk.
Yeah, we forgot the milk.
Salty. Oh, very sweet. It's nice. Hey, they've done well. They've done well.
Might not be long.
Coconut water, rum,
And
pineapple.
juice.
That's pretty good. It's refreshing.
Yeah, it's refreshing. And Jalan,
I'm up next.
A refreshing start.
The Aperol Spritz, a little bit of Italy in in Bali. Parts 3, 2, 1. So 3 parts Prosecco, 2 part Aperol, 1 part lemonade. Lots of citrus. The Aperol Spritz, refreshing, crisp, signals a time to socialise and relax. The critics over here are critics. They're pretty tough. They're gonna give me some brutal feedback, I'm sure. But here we go. Salute.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. So this is round 3 of the cocktail making. Have a look at this. Hear the noise? The preparation. This is serious. Crushed ice as well.
It's rum, soda water, strawberries, mint, and a bit of lime.
So promised a lot. Delivery. General consensus is it's a refreshing drink. It is refreshing. A lot of preparation. We really were quite impressed with the preparation that went on. A lot of noise too. Pounding of the mint.
Trying to get
There's a lot of noise going on.
We couldn't get the ice out of the bucket.
So refreshing, and we wouldn't throw it down the sink.
This is a very simple cocktail, but I believe, and so does Pads believe, I think that simple is the best
Simple
way
things
to go.
in life often. However, I'll just say I did detect a little bit of overconfidence, maybe arrogance. We shall see. There are
I do have the advantage that everyone's had a few drinks in them, so you know, whatever drinks coming next is.
They're a tough crowd too, aren't they?
It is quite a tough crowd. Yeah,
tough crowd.
There hasn't been any 9 out of 10s yet. The highest was a
7.5.
no. There was an 8.
There's an
8.5.
There's an
yeah.
8.5.
The main ingredient will be. This is not Midori, but this is a melon liqueur. So. I believe I have done something that no one else has done already, and that's pre-chill their glasses. This is the game changer. Ice comes out, don't need to serve it with ice. I think I have to call it, you know, give it a new name. So this might be the Sensei cocktail.
Ah, as in Nick Sensor.
Exactly, yes.
And,
Bit of a twist.
Did you just lift your shirt and flex the abs then?
No, that wasn't the flex. I'm sweating like crazy, but
Just
you
go
know,
there
we'll do
as
it
a
again,
flex.
just for a little flex the second
Glad
time,
you
maybe.
What do you think? Awesome.
That means it's good.
Very strong. Sweet.
Yeah.
Sweet and strong.
It's
And look, the winner is
The Japanese slipper,
Dad, what did you?
created by Sensor.
I lost.
Salute.
And additionally, let's have a look at some of the great little restaurants around the Uluwatu area. Alright, so I've got the crew with me. We're off to the Lucky Fish Lounge on the cliff tops overlooking the world famous Uluwatu surf break. Plan is to get a nice Uluwatu. Big question. I'll get back to you on that one. But anyway, we're going to the Lucky Fish Lounge. Check out the surf and hopefully get a nice sunset tonight. Hi, hello. It's all happening here. And here we are at the Lucky Fish Lounge. It's a fair view, by the way. Here's the thing, ordered drinks, everyone's got one. There's 5 others here, except me. Just saying, what's going on? But what about the vista? It's pretty good, isn't it? I'm going to flip the camera around. Dude, this is a pretty cool place, isn't it?
Very cool.
The drifter, very, very cool. My concern is, are we cool enough to be in here?
I am. Don't know about you.
We're heading out on the town tonight in Bali. Someone's birthday. Oh, it's mine! Happy birthday, man. Okay, so the kids are taking me out. I don't know where we're going. Big surprise. Looking forward to it. I'll share a little bit of footage with you a bit later on. With the driver, we're going to the secret venue that I don't know. The conversation in the back, all about dogs that are being missed. Now, 2 of the dogs are in kennels with air conditioning. Unbelievable, isn't it? Now, before I share with you some of the great Instagram locations in central and northern Bali, let's have a look here in Uluwatu. On the ground here, local lad. Well, not really, but a Melbourne boy.
Growing up, I was here maybe 3 times a year at least, but yeah, I'm not a local, but not a little bit. So where we are right now, Bads, out the front here is called Bingin Beach, and it's our main surf break for Bingin. It's a nice left. This time of year, there's not much to see because we're out of the season. Once you go to the dry season, that, you know, April to September, it's all just glass here most of that 6-month period.
How many surfers would be out there, Leighton?
Out here in Bingin, you might get 40, 50, 60 people on the main peak. Where we came from was more like Dreamlands, past there is Balangin, but as you go further south down this west coast, you get down to Padang, which is that next cove, and then you head towards Uluwatu, Impossibles, all the main lefts. This is the land of the lefts along here.
Hey, what about that for a surf report? You can't get any better. He's living the dream. So I'm just with my son and his 2 school buddies, going back a few years now, and Leighton, who spent many times holidaying here in Bali, is just showing us around some of the secret spots here in Uluwatu. Right, so the boys and I, we're walking towards the Uluwatu Temple on the cliff tops. It's a lovely afternoon. Now, Leighton's just been telling us the monkeys here are pretty feral. They even have professional monkey slappers with the sticks.
Disciplinary individuals.
And that's why we haven't got hats on, sunnies are off and so on, because they snatch everything. Anyway, I'll show you some footage soon. I'm holding it, mate. Swap. So we're heading along the cliff top, along that passageway. It's a notorious spot to be ambushed by you-know-who. We're going to risk it. I'm a bit nervous, actually. I'm a bit nervous.
Sense, get under.
Now, have you ever seen monkeys swim? Even better, swim underwater. Watch this. Oh, underwater. I've never seen this before. Wow. So I'm at the Uluwatu Temple. Have a look at this footage. iPhone pinched. Monkey's gone up and stolen out of your hand an iPhone. And the local guard gives it 1 packet of fruit, but no, won't give up the phone, wants 2.
See the phone? Oh, how smart is that?
Oh my God, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Some Instagram locations where you could visit. I would certainly recommend you hire a private driver because there is a lot of driving involved, particularly if you're staying down the southern part of Bali. Nevertheless, some great opportunities to capture those memories of a lifetime. And welcome to Alas Harum, the terraced rice fields just out of Ubud here in Bali. Now, I wanted to see some authentic terraced rice fields. Now, I'm seeing a few, but I don't think they're truly authentic because this place is set up a bit like a theme park. And having said that, nothing wrong at all with a bit of a theme park there because there's lots of things to do. Just have a look at this footage. The royal family garden. I think the king designed it for his wife. Did you say? Yeah. So back in the day, the pool behind me, that was for the king and his family to swim in. Now, shouldn't all husbands build a garden like this for their wives? I think so. So Cornelia is my private driver for the day, and I organised him, or should I say the villa manager organised him for me, and we've just really copying the Instagram type of tours you can do, organised through the villa, a lot cheaper. I'm a winner. So another lovely garden for the king, and the building behind us is where they would reside. When the family were here, the king actually had 3 wives too, and I just said to Cornelia, is that 3 times the trouble? Next location.
It's fine?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Is the first stage of this massive temple. Stages 2 and 3 are in front of us, and tourists are not allowed in there. That's purely for prayer. Now I'm looking forward to turning around to see the view. And in front of me is the Arjung volcano, covered in cloud at the moment. sound deafening. Expat lifestyle with Babs. I hope you enjoyed this episode here in Bali. I truly have enjoyed sharing the experiences with you. As always, if you've enjoyed this episode, give me a like, share and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you next episode. Ciao.